Hey guys, what's going on? It's Icy Box with you, just watching E3 live on my TV. So don't forget to watch that E3 2011 live. It's all week. It's on G4 television channel. For New York, it's 418. The channel is 418. And for other places, guys, I have no idea. But right here is they're showing the first Modern Warfare demo. So just watch this, and it looks amazing. The game looks awesome. Can't wait till it comes out next year. And they're just showing some anticipating games. All weekend, Battlefield, long anticipated Ghost Recon, Gears of War 3 campaign, all that good stuff, guys. They're just showing it all. So here's the Modern Warfare 3 demo, and I'll let you guys watch that.
Now, on the single player side of things, is it entirely single player? Is there a co-op aspect to it as well?
And on the campaign, it's single player. We're bringing back Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2.
Damn it. Alright, one thing I had to comment is, I really wish the campaign was 2-player, but it is not. It is single player, but they are bringing back Spec Ops. And apparently a survival mode.
You can call in different types of units. We're blowing out the co-op in this game.
Do I still have to cry for the first 15 minutes of trying to play red dot sight? My iron sights do not do me well. What's the difficulty in say, trying a new feature, trying a new approach to the game, but not wanting to alienate, the old fan base?
I think that's one of the good things with the Spec Ops now is a lot of the maps that you're going to be playing in Spec Ops are going to be ones that you're going to see in multiplayer. So if you want to go in with your pal and just kind of learn the tactics or learn that map, you can learn it in Spec Ops, then go into multiplayer and maybe not get work as well.
Yeah. The key is just listening to that core audience. I mean, we're out there, we're on Twitter, we're on everything, hearing what they're saying. I mean, that's why you're seeing us bring back some classic guns like the old COD 4 MP5 that people love that model. So we're bringing that back, we're updating it visually, and then advancing and listening to watching how our players play the game and innovating on the gameplay with stuff like the dual scope system or the XM25 that you'll see here in a bit.
You're not listening to any gamers on MySpace, right? I'm just saying you could transition them over to something else. That's not doing any work. So what's happening right here? Clearly we escaped the helicopter, now inside a building, and we're just throwing grenades in rooms.
So this is actually what they call a 9-bang, and it's
a 9-bang. Is it
9-banger? Okay. Yeah.
So you back to college? Yeah, we just did.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Yeah, this is some of the stuff that we found out that they really do use. They've got this, or any of the Spec Ops guys do use. So that's one of the things that we try to get is make sure that we're using stuff that they
in the interest of time. It just said in the interest of time. So if you guys couldn't see that, that's what it said.
So you guys sit down, you guys have a chat at an In-N-Out with actual soldiers about what they're using, or do you get to go hang out on the front lines for a week and take some notes?
Well, I haven't done the front lines yet, but I have been down at some of the Marine bases and things like that. In-N-Out, we'll have to try that.
Yeah, a little burger and talk about 9-bang.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned that you brought one of the guns back, and of course it's glossied up. It looks a little nicer. What other improvements to like the core engine can we look forward to? Animation systems, AI,
audio.
All new, really?
A lot of audio stuff like whiz-bys on the bullets so you can get direction, things like that. Updating it just so we can maintain 60 frames per second and get these huge scales. Like you're seeing in New York City, massive skyscrapers, these massive levels, but keep it running at that smooth, super fast, super quick 60 frames per second.
Yeah, a lot more textures you'll see in the world. Obviously, when you have skyscrapers and all that kind of detail that we have in the levels, we've had to add a ton more textures in there, with, of course, upgrading the engine in so many ways.
What
like you said, with the animation system.
Yeah, absolutely. And any crazy unlockables? Any extra RC cars or remote boats? What do we got?
In multiplayer, we have a lot of really cool stuff. We're too early to dive into those details yet. Spec Ops, we're bringing.
What's on the whiteboard? Just give me some bullet points that might be on the whiteboard. They don't have to be coded yet. I'm just curious. Looking down the road. Hot air.
Oh,
Wow, that's
I like
good.
that.
I'm just saying, yeah, 20 kill streak. You
All right,
get a
I
point.
like that.
The Goodyear variety drops the bomb.
Wow.
It looks so good. Let's tell me with Modern Warfare 3 though. Is there a single challenge that you guys are okay? We have to overcome this. Is it adding stuff and keeping it 60 frames? Is it appeasing the old fan base?
You know what it is coming into Modern Warfare 3, I mean, we have like nearly 30
That was
million
sick.
players. Right. So it's really looking at, as you said, how can we make a game that our core fans are going to love? But at the same time, give our new fans a place that they can enjoy the game the way they like. I like to look at it as, we're giving you a platform to have fun the way you like to have fun, and let's give our players the place to do it. You know, you have your co-op and Spec Ops, you have your cinematic single player, and multiplayer, we're doing a lot of things to really allow you to customize the game and have fun the way you want to have it.
It's really something for everyone. With so many people playing the game, we do have to bring so much to the game.
Are the good guys going to win?
Who knows?
I just want to know that we can save the world.
That's Call of Duty. The good guy always dies.
Oh, of course he does.
A couple times. Yeah.
I love it. You guys, thank you so much for coming out.
Alright guys, that was Modern Warfare 3 exclusive hands-on demo. And guys, check out E3. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace. Hey guys, what's going on? It's ICI back again. I'm gonna put this into a slideshow or 2 separate parts. Either way, this is another Call of Duty hands-on demo. I think this is a continuing of the last one you just saw in my last video. So guys, here you go. Here's the second part, I guess.
Gameplay lens. So you go in, you're like, okay, these are awesome, very authentic environments. Now let's, make sure we have the cover points, make sure we have the areas, the routes for the player, that you can go through and have a fun time fighting in that area.
Right, because it's not necessarily a fun map if it's actually the map of New York.
Exactly.
Yeah, if the street is too narrow, it's not going to be. So
Right.
we'll do little things like that.
And so we're actually going to take a look at something that I'm kind of excited about, a grenade launcher. A girl loves a grenade launcher, what can I say?
But this is
But first we're going to take care of the helicopter. We're going to take care of some business first.
yeah, that was the Reaper. And this is the XM25.
Okay.
So the XM25, what it does is it lasers a sight. So these guys are like hiding behind something. And what it can do is it will shoot the grenade above them and explode right down on top of them. So there's no place to really hide with this thing.
Yeah, this is an awesome byproduct of just modern warfare. As we're fighting these more urban environments, they're posted up in windows, they're posted up behind concrete walls that, sometimes you don't get penetration through. So with the XM25 is great because it will actually calculate that big old sight you see, will actually program the round to explode 1 meter past that cover point.
So you don't have to sit there and figure it out yourself. It figures it out for you.
Yep.
Luxury modern living. I love it. And so what also has been kind of striking so far that we've seen, there's a lot of verticality. Not just, in the helicopters right now, we're on the side of a helicopter, I believe. But there's also, you can fight from the tops of buildings. I mean, was that a challenge to kind of bring sort of verticality to the game?
It was a challenge, but it was just, it's part of being in New York. We have to do that. We have to be able to go on top of the buildings and see what's around. And going into the helicopters is something we all wanted to do. Fight through the city streets of Manhattan in a helicopter.
Okay, so walk us through what we're doing right here. I mean, we're covering a lot of territory through New York.
Yeah, the city is huge, and more importantly, we're always throwing you in different scenarios. So you're not just boots on the ground, infantry fighting through. As you do that, then you're in the helicopter, you're flying through. I mean, it's just showing you the scale of this game, and this is just one level. I mean, we're in New York here, and then another member, we're in parts of Russia, the Himalayas, France, England.